This is... Wait, what? You know, remember when we fought against Obamacare mandates and penalties? Yeah. And then Trump becomes president and helps us? Yeah. Well, twice he came to our city. Yeah. What's the point? We were reluctant to repay the debt. I know. Because he troubles me. He troubles me too. And then what happened at Capitol Hill? Yeah. We kind of dodged the bullet there. Yes, we did. I mean, we want to repay the debt, but yeah, it's risky. Yes, it is. So what do we do? All the antics at the court, I mean, it's just a civil lawsuit. He's already been found guilty of fraud, but damn, storming out and talking to the media and going back in. Yeah, I know. He got fined $10,000. You see, I mean, sooner or later he's got to take self-control. Well, I don't really want to go there because he gets mad. Yes, he does. This is Fast Talking Nate, Mr. Pete. This is Madden football. It's complicated. HD, it's complicated. Yes, it is.
EA Sports to the game.
We'll do this some other time. Look at the franchise. Yes, sir. Today, we're going to be broadcasting the Cleveland Browns versus the Washington Commanders. No. I liked it better when they were the Redskins. Commanders. Okay. Hi. Hey, Jesus. Oh, no, I know. Okay. So the Browns will hold it. Hold what? Wait a minute. Hold it. I'm not doing anything. Hold it. I'm holding it. What do you want me to do? Just wait a minute. Let me do what I gotta do here. I got necessities that need to be looked at first. The Cleveland Browns, right? Yes. We've been broadcasting other games, right? Right. So there's been players who have been, like PJ Walker from the Bears is being picked up by the Browns. Okay? So we need to look into that. So we need to pick up PJ Walker. Yeah. From the Bears. The Bears? Right. PJ Walker. We'll make a trade. A draft pick. You mean a draft pick? Yeah, that's what I said, a draft pick. Not a trade? Well, do you want to do a trade? We'll pick up a free agent. No, let's just do this. That way, the Bears will have 74 out of 75 players. You know, understand? I hear you. Okay. So now the Browns have 75 out of 75 players. You understand me? Okay, I got you. Okay. It's complicated. Yes, it is. So, we did that. Is there any other players out there that we broadcast those teams that, well, I think Kareem Hunt, who's with the Colts, that's on. Okay, so Kareem Hunt, right, who's with the Colts? The Colts. Are you sure? He's a halfback. There he is. Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt. So he's with the Browns. The Browns want to pick him up. Okay, so that means we have to look for a player from the Browns who's a free agent. This creates a problem. Yes, it does, but we're problem solvers here. Look at the roster of the Browns. Okay, their depth chart. Let's look at quarterbacks first. No, that's the Colts. Okay, so we're looking at the Browns. Okay, so Deshaun Watson, PJ Walker, Thompson. How about Joshua Dobbs? What team is he? Well, let's look him up. Got a blank screen. Okay. Joshua Dobbs. I need to confirm this. Joshua Dobbs, he's with the Cardinals. Okay. Let's write that down. Joshua Dobbs. He's currently with the Browns. Right. So we can trade him to whom? Well, Kareem Hunt. Yeah. Who's Kareem Hunt with? With the Colts. Okay, so. But be careful. You're making a trade with what? With the Colts. Yeah. Because that's what Kareem Hunt is with, right? Yeah. Okay, so. But what? Dobbs is with the Cardinals. Well, we'll trade him later. So in the meantime, right. We would. He's going with the Browns to the Colts and later to the Cardinals. But right now, we need to get Kareem Hunt. Where's he? See? Okay, I see him. Scratch out his name. He's no longer with the Colts, right? That's the main point. So Dobbs will be with the Colts, and we have to go. When we broadcast the Colts, we'll make a trade to the Cardinals. Or when we broadcast the Cardinals, you know, either way. Right. That's kind of weird. Now that's just the way it is in trades and negotiations. Before we play the game, we gotta make sure who else. Okay, we took care of Kareem Hunt. We got Alex Leatherwood is a tackle. He's with the Bears, so we want him with the Browns. Right. A tackle. Right. There he is. We want him with the Browns. Okay, so what player? Well, let's take a look. There's Kellen Mond. Let me verify what team he's with. Kellen Mond. He's with the Colts. Okay, there's another one. Right. Okay, so Kellen Mond. He's with the Browns. And he's being traded to the Colts, but first he'll be traded to the Bears. To the Bears, and then to the Colts. Later. But first, we're taking care of Alex Leatherwood, who's being traded from the Bears to the Browns. That's the whole purpose of this. And then later we'll trade Kellen Mond to the team that wants him. This is all wheeling and dealing, people. That's how it works. Okay. So we took care of that. Okay. Who else is being picked up by the Browns? I don't know why we had the lights off. We were going by the lights of the screen. I can't see anything. Well, Baraki, he's with the Browns, but he's a free agent, which we'll deal with him later. Right. Okay, so that takes care of all the players that are with other teams that are being picked up by the Browns. Right. And then we'll deal with the players who just got traded that are being negotiated for the Colts. Right. Later. Okay. Okay, William Bradley King will be, he's being picked up by another team, but he's being traded to the Bears in exchange for a defensive tackle. You scare me. But Bradley King is being negotiated for where he's going to be traded to the Patriots eventually. So the Patriots will negotiate with the Bears later for Bradley King, so that the Commanders can get You Scare Me. Alright, so that takes care of that. The Commanders picked up a free agent, pay me my money. And so that takes care of that. So let's start with this game. Commanders and the Browns.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Commanders and the Browns, next on Madden Football.
We are within shouting distance of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football on the lakeside here at Cleveland Brown Stadium. But tonight we got preseason action. Charles Davis alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gunn. And folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room.
And I'm excited. I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones, especially because we're not putting out pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat running into other people. But I'm glad these guys are. Football is back.
Kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
Brent, I know he isn't at the status of some of the elite names in this league, but I do know he's an absolute fighter because he's heard all the criticism. He's read the articles that say he's good enough to be the starter, and he absolutely does not care. All he wants to do is prove every down the ball and show that he belongs in this spot.
And deploying the motion man right. And they're doing that with touchdowns. As they're fully getting there. He had a chance to turn the corner there. After a dry run. This defense not fooling one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in-vogue plays, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Second and 13. Throw right side, separated by Gibson. And a gain of 5. And 3rd and 8 now.
I like it.
Establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. And it gets amped up as they go forward. Safety valve, but a check down as well on 3rd down. Sometimes just try to find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up the 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Second-year man from Alabama is at the 30.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no comeback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injury. Injuries never good, especially during the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. Let's take a look at him and we'll step aside for a moment. They'll come offense in 4 and 5. Throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, that's led to a fresh 7 downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading
good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Quick burst there, he nicely bit off. A pretty decent game.
From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5. Ready to go to work behind the 3-time Pro Bowler Deshaun Watson in his 2nd season now as a Brown, number 7 overall.
Just 6 games played for Watson in his debut season with the Browns, which really limited how much he could step into the franchise quarterback role for the team. But he gets a full slate to do so this season. Remember, his last year at Houston, over 4,800 yards. They expect excellence from him.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. A guy coming off his best season as a pro. Past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
2nd and 10. Watson
put their class together. They wanted every pick to be somebody they see as a starter. Maybe not today, but someone they can develop to make him one within the first couple of seasons.
And he'll get this out near midfield, but then still a few yards shy of the first down. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down.
On 4th down on is Corey Bohorquez to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. A side judge and working. Passes it right out at the 9-yard line. Just punt. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit on the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach can you hang in there and not try to force something that can make your team successful.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to draw that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
They'll try again way out here on 2nd down. Second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. They'll set up a throw. There's Tressway down as he'll call the way for the 2nd time. First kick 47. This one looks good as well. Here comes Grant on the return. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Now it's Watson.
We think the most important quality for an NFL quarterback to possess, what do people usually say?
Arm strength. He showed the arm strength there.
He had a pretty good bullet passing through it, but he wasn't accurate, was he? Listen, you like mobility, but accuracy, first and foremost, is what a quarterback needs. He didn't possess it on that play.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Watson. They set up the screen to Charles. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw, Watson. Back to the sideline. Looked off by Quan Martin. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he stepped the offense up nicely, but he's really glad he didn't take that from the Patriots.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a
offense as they get set to take over here. And now they are in prime position, first and goal after the interception and return. They'll look to make it pay off for 6 points. How about this starting field position? First and goal from 2 yards out. Try to power it in. Touchdown, Washington. Alex Armin taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And they just powered it in right there, Charles. 3 tight ends out on the field, the fullbacks for the defense. They knew what was coming.
They knew, but they weren't able to stop them. They knew they had to meet them with a little bit of force. But on that play, the big guys up front won the day.
Joey Sly off the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. A nice tiny little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. Cleveland offense making their way out. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball.
Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hit him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw.
This time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Calling no gain there and brings forth a 3rd and long.
And the big fella stepped that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So here's a 3rd and 14. From the gun, here's Watson. That's the Watson down. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And we convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time. But it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big time arm strength. Very nice route.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Watson. Inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. He's got to be in your top 5, does he not?
And when you talk about game planning, putting him in the top 5, that's an easy call because he can make every throw. That's not an issue at all. He has great touch delivering the football. But that mobility, that added dimension, it escapes the
Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to it.
Here's 2nd and 3. Planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. To throw is Watson. Special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Slide for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we don't... to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Right back to Kobe. He is taken to the 35. Another 1st down as he will right back to the same run. This time for 17 yards.
It shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's the best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Watson. That's good for a pickup of 10 yards. Leaving with a second and just a few inches left.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Watson off play action. Watson looks to throw again. And that nearly intercepted. A free safety rolling into position, almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback though for his passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 10. With 3rd and 9 looming.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Watson. Defense holds and that'll bring up 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. York able to signal through 14-10. Somewhere able to begin that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell us ending with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, outs. You really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And this will not be returned. It will come out to the 25. The Commanders preparing for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look and repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a matter of because you want to be motivated, different game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that could be incomplete. Too tough to hold on. It's 2nd down. this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell in from
Absolutely. Frees up the guys. He's going to be taking down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold or did they rough the quarterback? So the call there, roughing the passer.
Well, preseason's time for working out the kinks, but sometimes you got some defenders who are too eager to impress trying to make this team. And that time we saw one take a shot at the quarterback way too late.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, and it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. First down, got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Take it in by the corner. Almost needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yards to pick up the 1st down. Now it'll be 4th for sure.
And Ron Rivera, he's going to keep the offense on the field. They're going for it. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Samuel, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Now Joey slide for the point after. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Pay me my money. Impressive. And he signed as a free agent.
In prime time, this offense did lead the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Cleveland.
And P.J. Walker, fresh from the Bears. Pay me my money. The Addams Family. Do 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 bum bum. Do 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 bum bum. Do 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 da 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 da. He's creepy and he's sneaky. He likes to look at peeky through the windows at the nighty. The Addams Family. He likes to go sneaking up through the attic. He likes to look down from the rafters. He's the Addams Family. Da da da. Oh oh. Kinda creepy, sneaky. Da 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 da. Dun 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 dun. Dotson. Not bad. Pay me my money. And with that, the upgrade. And there you have it, people. There you have it.